For many years, the K-pop stars who have made it in America, at least according to the Billboard charts, have been largely male, either operating on their own or working within a group. Names like BTS, Psy and SuperM have dominated the first wave of Korean musicians, racking up massive sales and making history. But as 2021 begins, it looks like this will finally be the year when women from that part of the world begin their long-awaited and long-overdue takeover. Sure, some female singers and groups have scored important and impressive wins on the charts in the US, but there is so much more talent out there that Americans still need to discover. Here are 5 South Korean girl groups who stand a great shot at breaking in America in 2021. Thus far, Itzy's success on the Billboard charts has been contained to the world-only rankings and those based in Canada, but that doesn't mean bigger things aren't on the horizon. This past spring, the band's Wannabe broke the Canadian Hot 100, which usually looks similar to its American counterpart, though there are some differences. If the group can perform that well just a few miles north, who's to say they won't repeat that win in short order down south? Like a handful of South Korean groups, Twice scored their first ever Billboard 200 placement in 2020. But unlike so many of their contemporaries, they managed to send 2 different titles to the tally in that calendar year. First, the girl groups More and More barely snuck onto the ranking, hitting No. 200 for 1 week in June. Then, just as the year was about to end, their latest collection Eyes Wide Open improved their standing considerably, opening at No. 72. At the rate they're climbing up the most important albums chart in the US, it's safe to assume their next collection could perform even better, perhaps even breaking into the top 40 or better. Late in 2020, Loona, who have developed a massive and intensely devoted online fanbase that reaches all across the planet, debuted on the Billboard 200 with their third EP, 12 O'Clock, which landed at No. 112 for a single frame. The title almost cracked the top 10 on the top album sales list, which is a good sign for them. If their short set can stand out as one of the best-selling releases in the largest music market in the world, the future looks bright. Earlier today, Loona made history by debuting their single, Star, at No. 40 on Billboard's Pop Airplay chart, making them just the 6th ever South Korean musical act to appear on the competitive list. While they have created a wealth of excellent music on their own, I-dle has also scored several important placements on a handful of Billboard charts alongside virtual K-pop band KDA. They first landed a smash in 2018 with Pop Stars, which was something of a surprise hit on a handful of lists, but it was the follow-ups that were released in 2020 that cemented their status as ones to watch.